Hello, this is Emily from The Geeky Female. Today I wanted to talk to you about, well, something actually geeky. I know, first of all, you're going to be looking at my shirt and being like, cool, you're in your work shirt. Yeah, I know, stylish. Free RPS polo, guys. Anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about something Harry Potter related. Recently on my Tumblr I started the Magic Begins Tumblr challenge, which is pretty much, a Harry Potter Tumblr challenge. And today's thing was about what's my favorite Harry Potter book. And the answer is The Order of the Phoenix, the 5th book. It was a very close tie, well, not really tie, it was a three-way tie between that book, Deathly Hallows, and The Prisoner of Azkaban. However, I went with the 5th book. The 7th one, while great, I really liked it because, all of them are mature. Well, for the most part, Ron needs a smack in the face before he becomes mature, but they're mature, they know what they have to do, they do it, they do some really awesome things. I mean, hell, I'd like to go flying on a dragon sometime, but and it's mature, Hermione getting tortured. I've had feels throughout the entire book. But the 5th book narrowly won for a few reasons. One of which is that I really liked how it correctly showed a teenage mind. A lot of people complain about the fact that Harry is Mr. Angsty Pants the entire book, but really, if you think about it, if I was in his shoes, I'd be so much more angsty pants than him. Because, at the end of last school year, he had to watch one of his friends get killed, and then he got tortured, and then he didn't get any help. I don't think he ever got any counseling for that shit. Hell, if I stubbed my toe enough, I need someone to give me a hug, and nobody fucking did that for him. Seriously. And then he gets left alone at his borderline abusive relatives for the whole summer with nobody telling him anything. Even his best friends are not allowed to tell him basic things about the wizarding world. Not even oh, this happened. No, they can't tell him anything. He's stuck in the dark for almost the whole summer with nothing. And nobody seems to care. He hasn't gotten any help for the huge tragedy that happened at the end of the school year, so he's having crazy nightmares about it. He's stuck with people who don't give two shits about him. And as you notice, the second that trouble happens and he might be connected to it, they try to throw him out. And then he only gets taken away from this when he almost gets killed. Not oh, we'll leave him long enough for the wards to start to take their effect, but no, we're gonna try and leave him there until some shit goes down. Yeah, not cool. And then, of course, there's the more adult themes, like the craziness of Umbridge and the torture that's going through there, forcing, Hermione to stop relying so much on authority figures, because she kind of shows the teenagers, Umbridge shows the teenagers that adults should not be trusted just at a first glance just because they're adults. And that's a scary lesson that they had to learn quickly in that book. It also the whole book just forces them to grow up, because they have to make the Dumbledore's army / the Defense Association so they can take care of themselves, because they know something's going on even if the adults won't believe them. The fact that they are taking their own safety into their hands because adults won't take care of them is something it amazes me. It's something that carries through from there. The reason why the 6th book isn't on there is because Harry becomes a tad bit way too angsty for me in the 6th book. There's a difference between, in the 5th book, he's kind of getting into the idea of teenage angst. He's I'm 15. Oh my god. Every single time I try to talk to Cho, bad things happen. Oh crap, I messed up my relationship with Cho. And he has genuine issues as to why he should be Mr. Angsty Pants. But in the 6th book, he's just I hate everyone. I mean, sure, he's allowed to be angsty, but holy crap, dude. Calm down. Just because 95% of the world is out to kill you doesn't mean the other 5% is. People actually believe you in the 6th book, and you're still sitting there having a hissy fit. I mean, goodness gracious. Like, calm down, dude. And, you know, there's also the whole fact that, like, it shows, the 5th book shows his, like, his dependence on Dumbledore. Like, the fact that he looks up to Dumbledore as, like, a grandfatherly figure, and the fact that he isn't paying attention to Harry is killing him. It'd be as if my grandparents all of a sudden completely ignored me whenever I tried talking to them. I would be heartbroken. So, like, it's amazing how it shows the family dynamic even though Harry doesn't have a stable family. It shows, like, how, like, serious, the importance of Sirius in his life and the importance of Dumbledore in his life. And when those two people can't talk to him, how he, like, can't take care of himself, and how he needs, like, Hermione to keep him in shape. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the dynamics that they introduced in the 5th book, because the previous books, up until the end of the 4th book, everything was, like, sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. I mean, obviously not really. Voldemort still kept trying to attack him. But until Voldemort came back to life, Harry was doing everything he could to just be a normal teenager. And then after Voldemort came back, Harry realized that he had to start taking more responsibility. And he actually did. He realized he needed to protect himself. Umbridge wouldn't let him. He started a group to start doing it. Yes, he had Hermione to give him that idea, but he still went through with it. It was his decision to do that. So yeah, he realized he needed to protect himself even if no one else would. He realized that he needed to get friends to believe him, to get behind him when no one else would. It was the 5th book that Harry actually grew up and realized that he had to take care of himself. Which, for me, is why I absolutely love the 5th book. Plus, I just love, you know, when Fred and George decided to piss off Umbridge. That just always makes my day. Well, that was why the 5th book is my favorite. If you have any questions or comments or anything, please leave them below. Also, if you have any suggestions for things I should talk about in future videos, also please comment that below. If you've liked what I've been doing so far, please like the video and subscribe because, you know, subscribing is the best way for you to be able to see more of my videos, and liking it makes me feel better about myself. And that is always the main goal. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, guys.